This video covers questions 15 through 26 and deals with the slope-intercept form. So question 15 and 16 here are asking you to identify what is the slope and what is the intercept. Basically, the slope is going to be the number that is with x. So we see the number in front of x here is negative 2/3. So our slope is negative 2/3. You see that I'm putting m equals negative 2/3. M is what we use to stand for slope. B is what we use to stand for the y-intercept. And that's just the other number. It's going to be the plus or minus number without x. So here we have a plus 5. So a positive 5 is our y-intercept. For number 16, our slope is negative 4. It's again the number with x. And our y-intercept is the other number, negative 2. Make sure to take the signs with it as you're working through these. For question number 17, you'll notice that there's no x in here at all. That means that our slope is 0, because technically I could write in a plus 0x here, and we would see that our slope is 0. The y-intercept is going to be the number that was actually there, which is negative 4. It's actually an example of a horizontal line if we were to graph it. For question number 18, negative 1/4 is with x, so that's our slope, and our y-intercept is negative 7. Question number 19. The number with x is negative 4, but we don't have another number there. Technically, I could write a plus 0, and we'd see that our y-intercept is at 0. Question 20. The slope, number with x, is negative 5/2, and the y-intercept is 10. Now we're going to use our knowledge of that slope-intercept now to actually graph this. So our slope is the number with x is 2, and our y-intercept is at 7. So you always want to graph your y-intercept first. So I'm going to find 7 on the y-axis. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And my slope is 2. We really like our slopes to be fractions, so I can write any whole number over 1. The top number says how many to rise, and the bottom number how many to run. So I'm going to rise 2, so I'm going to go up 2, 1, 2, and over 1. I'm going to go to the right because it's positive. If it was negative, I would turn to the left. And then I would connect my points. Slope is 1/2, and my y-intercept for question number 22 is negative 4. So I'm going to plot my y-intercept first at negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to use my slope, which is 1/2. That tells me my rise over run. It tells me to go up 1 and then over 2. I went 2 to the right because it's positive. However, I could go down 1 and then to the left 2. That point is also part of this line. For question number 23, my slope is negative 4/5. My y-intercept is negative 2. Again, always plot that y-intercept first. So at negative 2, you're going to put a point. And then I'm going to rise 4, run 5. So I'm going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Run 5, and it's negative, so I'm going to go to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead, I could have, from my y-intercept, I could have went down 4 and then to the right 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. These will be part of the same line there. Oh, actually, no, that won't, because I counted wrong. Ignore that. I should have went down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And these are part of the same line, so I can connect them. Let's pretend like that actually connected all my points. My slope is negative 2/3. Your y-intercept is a positive 5, so at positive 5 on the y-axis, you're going to put a point. And then we have our rise over run. So it says we should go up 2, 1, 2. Over 3, 1, 2, 3. It's negative, so I turn to the left. Or from my y-intercept, I could have went down 2, 1, 2, and then to the right 3, 1, 2, 3. These are all part of the same line. My slope is 1/3. My y-intercept is 3. Plot your y-intercept first. Then you have your rise over run. Up 1 over 3. 1, 2, 3. Down 1 over 3. 1, 2, 3. Both part of the same line. Last example. We have y equals 3x, but I don't see a y-intercept. So what I'm going to have to do is add a plus 0 here. So I see that my slope is 3 and my y-intercept is 0. Again, we like our slopes to be fractions, so we're going to make that over 1. So my y-intercept is at 0, so it's at the origin. And then my slope is up 3 over 1. Up 3, 1, 2, 3 over 1. Or I could have went down 3, 1, 2, 3, and to the left 1. These form the same line.